It's lagging a bit though. My apologies. So let's dive in. Hey friend, welcome to a Left Coast live stream. Today we're going to be unboxing this MacBook Pro i9 2018. Pretty specced out. I think this is as close to fully specced out as I could purchase without getting completely ridiculous. So we're going to unbox that, and I also got some other various accessories here because you know that USB-C life. I did an unboxing the other day with my DJI Ronin S. That one wasn't quite good enough quality to leave on the channel. So if you're stopping by this video later, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, so that way you get notified when I do these random live streams, because I'm not terribly planned with this kind of stuff. But the response to the last live stream was awesome. So I'm going to be unboxing this here. It's going to be a good time, and I hope you enjoy the journey with me. The reason why I purchased this MacBook, I mean, there's a lot of reasons technically. As you may or may not know, I edit exclusively in Final Cut these days. I was a Premiere Pro guy for about 5-6 years. I got my first copy of Premiere Pro when I was traveling on an airplane next to a guy who apparently worked at or for Adobe, and he just gave me a copy of Adobe Premiere Pro. So that's what I started on because I got it for free and it was awesome. But these days, I've been hearing more and more people get really excited about different features in Final Cut Pro 10 since they've been redesigning it and doing it better. And that's where I've been a Mac user, but I didn't fully unlock the potential of their hardware until I started using Final Cut Pro, because the hardware optimization is awesome. But honestly, without hardware optimization, Final Cut Pro 10 is a superior editor for the way that I edit. And I'd argue for the way that a lot of people should be editing. It's faster, it's more efficient, and I've been loving it. It was pulling teeth to get me to actually try it. So many people were telling me I had to, and I wasn't willing to because I'm so fast in Premiere. But it's been a game changer. And this is my 2012 mid 2012 MacBook that I've had since 2012. I bought this when this came out. And my theory is when you buy a new laptop, it's really smart to buy it right around when it comes out and then just fully spec the thing out and use it for as long as you can. So I've used that thing like crazy, but I've been patiently waiting for Apple to release a laptop that spec-wise actually made me interested. And this is where I've been getting really frustrated with Apple, because it's like, hello, if you're going to put out a Pro line of MacBooks, can you at least put something Pro in it? I get that most of your laptops are kind of like Facebook Pros, like most people just use it for checking Facebook. But I would appreciate it if you put some hardware in there that was actually respectable for video editing. So when they finally just did this little mid update here with the 2018 release, I guess they're calling it, that was good timing for me, because my 2012 MacBook has basically almost been dying while on the road with it. I've been trying to edit with it on the road in New Zealand. It was a nightmare, like 4 to 6 hour render times in Final Cut. It was a gong show. So I've been a little fed up, and that's why I went with the MacBook, because even though I'm not convinced that the i9 processor is going to be that different or beneficial from what was happening in the 2017 or the 2016 MacBooks, the updated RAM is worth it for me, because RAM and video card is pretty important. So this is one of the little cables I got, USB-C to Lightning. I've got to fully embrace that USB-C life now, so that's going to be fun. Oh, geez. That's a little bit of the backstory. I mean, the cost of a MacBook is kind of ridiculous, but form factor wise, when I'm traveling with a laptop, it is my favorite form factor. That's another USB-C to Lightning cable. So yes, MacBooks are expensive, but I don't know anybody that's still editing video or traveling with a PC laptop from 2012. And I'm not convinced that this MacBook is going to last me 6 years like my mid 2012 did. I honestly really, really liked that laptop, and I'm a little bit sad that Apple has been going away from what was, I thought, a pretty cool progression of Pro laptops. But anyhow, why a big knife? Because why not? I think that's the better question. Okay, here we go. Got a 87 watt power adapter. This is just so I have more things that can charge my laptop. Obviously, we're getting in. It's not really a dull knife. It's just that I don't want to slice myself open while using it. And this is just a USB-C to USB-C cable. So I got a few more things going on here. I think the key to embracing the USB-C life is making sure that all the cords you get, you don't have to use dongles for. So I've got this, right here, I've got this unit from Angelbird, which is a USB-C to multi-port adapter. So it's got the SD card, micro SD, USB. It's got HDMI. So this is from Angelbird, if you're curious. I've been loving this unit. But I think it's best to just embrace the ports and get as many cables as you can. Woo! Of course, there wouldn't be an unboxing by Levi if I didn't hold it upside down when it comes straight out of the box. Classic. Okay, let's get this wrapper off. Yeah, to be honest, I feel a little bit silly getting this model because I feel like what they release next year will be closer to what I actually want. But the truth is, I'm working on so many videos these days that I really do need a more reliable machine for offloading footage in the field. And I have been editing in Final Cut. So that doesn't give me lots of options because I want to be doing my daily edits and my footage review in Final Cut itself. So this is actually giving me a machine that can look at my 4K footage on the road and be worthwhile. So I feel a little silly buying this body style because it's not very well designed, in my opinion, for professional use as far as the thermals, the keyboard. I'm just not into those components of it. I don't need a thinner laptop. I need a beefier tank of a laptop, but I bought it anyways because I really needed a new computer. MacBook Pro. Okay, let's get this. I guess this is it. So here it is. This is my first laptop that doesn't have the light up Apple logo. Wow. Okay, so that's actually shockingly light and thin in the hands. So that right there. Let's hold up my other MacBook. So this is my mid-2012 MacBook. You can see the thinness difference going on here. It's kind of crazy actually. The footprint of the laptop is pretty similar width-wise because they're both 15-inch displays. This laptop has been, while I was riding down the road on my bike, I had the laptop in one hand and a car cut me off and I slipped and I tripped with the laptop on my bike. I crashed into another car and this laptop went cartwheeling down the sidewalk and it still works. So that's kind of impressive. But this right here, I'm not entirely sure that this laptop would make it through an event like that. Someone is saying put a sticker on it. Okay, I'll do that. The problem though, wait a second here guys. The problem of me putting this sticker on right now is that I'm ordering a D-brand skin for it to hopefully keep it protected and not get scratched and things like that. So I'm ordering a D-brand skin and I kind of want to put the sticker above the D-brand skin. So this bear sticker will go right there. I'm not sure if you can, but I don't want to put it on yet because I think this is the last one that I have in my studio. I guess we should pull out the power adapter and all this jazz as well. Maybe I should put the sticker on. I don't really want to though because I want to put it over the D-brand skin. You guys are pressuring me right now and I don't know what to do with myself. Does it come with stickers? Stickers. Wow. I used to love these stickers. I don't really care for them anymore. Kind of got out of the whole Apple fanboy thing where I thought it was so cool to... Okay. So here it is. Here's the laptop. Everyone's saying, you don't have to. You have to. Do it. Don't do it. Wow. Look at that. Oh, and it's already powering up. How did it know to do that? Wow. Okay. You work for Apple, and even I throw out the stickers. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, English. We want some English going on here. I guess this is now going to be tricky to do both at the same time, both live stream and set up a laptop. The truth is, I'll probably set up the laptop based off my iMac and just not bring over the files. I think that is something you can do. Gotta log on to them Wi-Fi's. Let's go. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but it just feels like the logical thing to do when you open it. I could give it power. Yeah, so here it is. I don't know. Obviously, there's been some controversies around the thermals, and so it's been an interesting week of ups and downs where I've my emotional roller coaster. Literally, I put in the order the second that I could. Oh wow, this keyboard's loud. Literally, I put in the order the second that I could, max the thing out. I've got 32 gigs of RAM in here. It's the i9. It's got the same video card that's in both, and then 2 terabytes of SSD. 4 terabytes of SSD was like $2,500 more, and that is absurd. For me, right around that 2 terabyte SSD mark is enough SSD to get me by, where I can have a project on here and have files and not worry about running out of space for a single project. Yeah, I bought it immediately, and when all these videos started coming out about some of the thermal issues with the i9, something that I was nervous about. Like first I put through an order that was an i7, and then I was like, the upgrade is not that much, so maybe I should just pay for the upgrade. So I just paid for the upgrade because it was like a couple $100, and I'm probably going to use this computer for the next 5 years. So this is a little bit crazy if I don't do that. And yeah, then all these videos came out about how the i9 has been throttling because of thermal issues because this chassis isn't really built for it. And that was kind of stressful for me because I was like, dang, did I just spend way too much money? Well, I think the answer to that is a no-brainer. Yes, I did spend way too much money, but did I just spend it on a machine that's going to be like really limited? And some updates and some patches came out. There's been a lot of drama around it. So yes, this machine is not fully equipped to take full potential of the i9 processor that's in it. I've been aware of that. Frankly, that isn't a huge concern for me because when I hit render on a video, I don't really care how long it takes. It's more just the process of using it to edit a video. What is that process like? And right now, this, even if it is slightly overpriced, this is the best mobile editing machine available for Final Cut Pro 10 on the market right now. So when I buy a new thing, I try to buy the best thing that's available on the market, so that way I don't have to update it as often. My mid 2012 kind of speaks to that attitude, but right now I've got to find a port available on my iMac so I can start this process. Let's just go for it. If the stream cuts out, whoops. Oh wow, I'm breaking that. Whoops. Okay, so I'm bending my Elgato Cam Link. Okay, so right now I'm going through the process to set up this from my iMac. I think this is where I'm going to close off the video, at least the one that stays live on the channel. So if you check this out, I'm going to be in my live streams after doing stuff like this. I'll continue on with the Q&A, but that's going to be chopped off in this video. So if you want to be here for the Q&A stuff and for the more hanging out, good times, make sure you do subscribe, click notifications so that way you can be here and hang out live because this is a lot of fun for me. I've got some cool stuff coming up. It'll be great to have you. So remember, life's better when you make stuff. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm actually hanging out with you longer. If you got questions for me,